guest today is some kind of lady. The first couple of years after she hit it big in country music, she won something like 9 awards, CMA awards and Grammys and ACMs.
Oh, I know. You know, the thing about her music, the songs all have stories, a lot of fun stories connected with them. Her latest single is Cornell Crawford, coming off this particular album from KT called Love in a Small Town. Here she is, KT Oslin. Well, so I take it you've been watching the show, huh?
Not a thing goes by.
The only thing is, KT, is that I need 2 of these, not 1. So, if you don't mind.
You don't need any of them, really.
Is Jimmy mean?
To get through life, how dare he speak of your bosoms?
Did you kick him when you saw him?
No, actually, he and I put the garbage sack together. We laughed with glee backstage.
I bet you did. Okay, well, I'm putting this down here.
Well, it's nice. You know, I like your look there, the hat, the casual,
I'm hiding my hair. My hair is now grown out to the point where my bangs are down around here.
Really?
And no amount of hairspray will keep it out of my face, and I'm about to get it cut in about 4 days, so...
We'll let her keep it on, won't we? You know, people have been asking us, as we go around the country and do different events, they keep going, where's KT Oslin been? Now, we know that you were out for several months because you're putting an album together. But what else have you been up to? Relaxing?
Where have I been? When did they ask you this?
All the time.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
Where have you been, KT?
Where am I now? Well, I've been doing various TV appearances here and there. I did a bunch of Salute to the Troops. I did a couple of things for the Prez, for the Big Bubba, as I call him.
You call him Big Bubba?
Well, not to his face, I don't, but in the privacy of my own house, I do. And I just went back on the road last weekend. I started back on tour.
I think that's it. They've been missing you on the road. On tour.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been on the road. I usually go summer and fall.
All right, we're going to get to tour dates here in just a minute. I want to ask you about this particular song. It's going to be your next single, Cornell Crawford. When this album first came out, I know you... Well, first of all, tell them where you got the idea.
I read this line on a bathroom wall in a little town called Due West, South Carolina. In the 70s, it was a sentence. And it said, I ain't never gonna love nobody but Cornell Crawford. And I did the same thing. I laughed, and as I thought about it more, I laughed harder. And when I got back home to New York, a friend of mine who wrote some songs, Joe Miller and I, wrote this song. It was the first song I ever wrote.
Did you ever find or hear from Cornell Crawford?
A professor at that college found him.
Really?
And tracked him down. And I was going to talk to him on the radio, but he sort of politely bowed out. I think that's smart of him.
And that's coming out as a single.
He's going to come out as a single. His life is going to be a living hell from now on. Everybody in town is going to be screaming Cornell Crawford.
Yeah. But he could have been instantly famous. That might have been kind of fun.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Instantly rich. Now you're talking instantly famous. Nah.
Now, see, we've talked about this before, that fame is not one of your favorite things. A lot of people love it. Why don't you like it?
Well, I don't know. I don't like fame, and where have I been? I like fame, okay. I guess I just like to play it a little low-key. It can be strange, you know, to not be part of the pack. As a writer, I tend to be an observer. I'm not really screaming at shopping malls, wildly dressed, screaming, look at me, you know, I'm in show business. I like to slip around and you know, just be kind of low-key, and you can't always do that.
You know, I think you've carefully calculated what you want out of your career. I mean, you've had the success, yet you're not going to change your lifestyle because of it, I don't think, are you?
No, not really. I try not to. I have a strange lifestyle anyway. I mean, it's not quite like anybody else's. I've managed to avoid working my entire life and just sort of doing this. And I, you know, I still shop and do my laundry.
Normal
The fun things in life.
The fun things.
For me, they are.
Well, you know, the fans always talk about what your music and your songs do for them.
Yeah.
What do your songs do for you?
Well, when I write them with me, first of all, in mind, with the thought that if I have to sing this song over and over and over again, I want it to not bore me. And I want to be proud of it every time I sing it. Not go, ooh, I really kind of, fudged on that verse. I should have written it a little better. Or, ooh, this could have been a little better. I like to know that I can sing it every time and go, I did the very best I could. That's what I think of, just to keep myself entertained. Because if I'm entertained, then you will be entertained.
Yeah.
If I'm bored, you will be...
when people listen to all the songs on your album, do they get a sort of an inside track of what you're all about? Maybe what's happened in your life, what you're looking for?
I don't know. A lot of people want to think that they're all about me, that everything is personal. Certainly some of it I have to sort of know something about to write about it. But it's a little more general than that. I just try to write what I think a lot of people go through. My life would be interesting for about 3 minutes, and then it wouldn't be interesting anymore. But everybody's life is highly interesting.
There's a lot to be said.
Well, for all of you folks who have been waiting to see KT, she is back out on the road
Yes.
again on tour. The 26th in Columbus, Ohio, the 27th in Merrillville, Indiana, and 28th in Pine Knob.
Yeah.
And there's the album, Love in a Small Town. Boy, you're getting great reviews for that.
Yeah, that's done all right.
All right. Have fun on the road, my dear. It's good to see you.
Oh, I do. I have a great deal of fun.
All right. Be looking for KT Oslin. We'll return right after this. Don't go away.